Hello, all you good beans, and welcome to the stream. So happy to have you all. Hello, the New York Snark Exchange. Hey, Christy. Hello, most beautiful and sweet Rux. Hello, Alistair Nia. Hello, Master Burb. Hello, cute gamer grill. Welcome, welcome. So happy to see you all. What is this? It's a Thursday Cydia? In this economy? Well, more likely than you think. Um, as you may not be aware, I was dying the last 2 days after getting my flu shot and my COVID booster shot at the same time. I uh I was, I was burning through health points, but I lived, bitch, and here I am. So I was like, I'd still want to stream, since I didn't get to do it on Wednesday. So I said, let's just do some more art. I was planning on doing art anyway, so we're gonna be finishing up the Queen Mab, the Queen of the Winter Court. So before stream, I'll go better. Didn't you die? Please, that was weeks ago. um, so one of the things I was playing with before stream was adding the ice veins to the crown, and I'm not gonna lie, it actually kind of looks fire. Like this, I think it's actually going to be super cool looking. To add them to the crown. Um, and like they're really easy to do. It's a little time consuming, but they're super easy because it's just a bunch of straight lines, and you just curve. Well, you don't curve them. You just make them go in different directions. That was fucking art advice 100. They're just like straight lines, except you make them go in different directions. Hey, Zara, welcome, welcome. Um, don't want an ice crown to look fire? True, true, touche, touche. But yeah, so the plan is we're gonna finish doing our Ice Queen, which is really just finishing this crown. Um, I might do very tiny ice lines on her snowflake, but I don't know yet. But yeah, so it'd be doing the crown. Um, Zira, Zira. Okay, sorry, Zira. Um, and then we'll try and do some coloring. We'll try and just get some flat colors on this slut because there's got to be one thing flat on her, and it certainly isn't the bazongas. Oh yeah. This line is just treason. Is violating my tender snowflake. There we go. Good do. But yeah, so I got those sweet jams from the last seahorse ready to roll. And we're just gonna doodle away. If we finish, at an appropriate time, I will probably break down this picture and then start on Titania. I have some ideas for Titania, but I don't have all the design stuff figured out. So we'll be playing with that. I hope everybody's doing real well on this Thursday. Um, it was a slower day for me. I've actually managed to knock out a lot of my crazy work stuff for the week, so things looking pretty good. And tomorrow, the small Wolfo returns, which is very exciting. I look forward to seeing them and giving them huggle wuggles. Um, so without further ado, Titania, just a bunch of swords. I was actually Titania's gonna be a crown of thorns with like flowers in it, and then I was gonna do like a flower behind her ear instead of a snowflake. And she's got a lot of vine motifs, and her dress is gonna be different. So I don't know the full extent of what I'm gonna do with Titania yet. Like I went way harder on Queen Mab than I had any intention to. So like I put way more stuff into her design than I was planning on. But it looks cool. It does look cool. It just makes me mad for because it makes Makes me have to like redo my Raven Queen to like make her better because I don't even really like Mab. Fucking Raven Queen's my favorite of the Archfey. but here we are. But here we are several hours later and very hardcore Mab. So I'm gonna turn on the last seahorse for y'all. Oh shit, man, I forgot we gotta do the dead branches motif on her top. But yeah, that's whatever. That's whatever. Let me know if the music is too loud or too quiet. Oh geez, I have it through the wrong speaker. There we go. And I'm just gonna doodle away. If you have any questions, let me know. By the way, my fangs are super cute. Thank you! I am like the hugest like fang fangirl, so it's not commonly known, but like every version of Obsidia does have fangs. It's just the fangs are very, very subtle in my live 2D model, so it's not as obvious, but they're there. They are in fact there. So I will always support putting fangs on any character. I am like, yo, that's a cute OC you got. Maybe you should put some fangs on her. Fangs are just spawned outside of the map. Hey, Consider, welcome, welcome. You have fangs and tusks, a good combo, good combo. How you doing tonight, Consider? Also, Consider, isn't it like super late for you, you little Scottish bean? Oh shoot, I'm on the wrong kind. Cranberries. Layers, why must you be my sworn nemesis? It's like 1/4 past midnight. That's pretty late for a little nerd. I'm just used to all my European viewers to be like perpetually dying late at night whenever they tune into one of my streams. Bit past 1 at night here, you just woke up? Oh, jeez! Work on some more stuff for an animated project, because it's just gonna work better at night. Gotcha. I don't think there is a part of the day where I work better. European viewers dying for the cause. You're ripping. Yeah, you can't spell European without rip. Some of you will die. That's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Little ripperdoodle right there. So one of the things I was working on today, because for an upcoming D&D campaign, I hope to do after Ashes is done, is a significant part of the campaign. They'll basically be using a boat as like their base of operations / home. So it's I was writing like some of the, since they're going to be spending so much time on it, I was like, I should probably like write up some of the cast of characters that they will inevitably, you know, get to know pretty well while on it. So I only got 2 so far. But since the ship is basically from this, you know, 1930s steampunk EU style country, I was, you know, basically using names that are similar to what are some like real life names and stuff from those countries. So I realized that causing too many breaks, like too many branches, kind of looks weird. So, for example, the captain, I was like, I didn't want to go for like a classic, you know, classic seafaring person, captain, or whatever. Hey, Small! Welcome, welcome! Can we get a shout out for our favorite well-hung kitty boy? We got some gremlin noises from Small. Okay, here we go. There you go, Small. I hope you enjoyed those gremlin noises. How you doing? Also, Small, I gotta tell you, from initially having him brought to my attention because of your, you know, I guess, like, under-noticed, like, small VTubers compilation that I was in, I follow McBiceps and stuff on fucking Twitter, and now that he has a 3D model, oh my god, the full tracking on that is crazy, because he does these whole, like, workout streams and stuff, but it's like, you know, it's a 3D model and stuff, so you can actually see what he's doing, and I'm like, that's really fucking cool. I'm really glad I follow your stoof. So that's all. I just want to tell you that your small VTuber thing worked, because I found somebody that was really cool to watch because of it. Yeah, Jeff is quite great. Yeah, it's funny, like, how basically having a 3D model for somebody who is, like, a workout, you know, good habits streamer and stuff, that was pretty big playmaker. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, so aside from that, what I was saying about the ship's crew was, so I gave them a French naval captain who's a dwarf. She is gonna be like a small, you know, she's a hill dwarf. I'm gonna give her like big, probably like a, no pun intended, a French braid. I'm lying. It is actually 100% unintended. So, for her, I'm doing her like, City, are you doing ice cracking the same way I do electric charge? You know, there's a thin line between what is an electric charge and what is ice cracking. That's what I say. So her name is Renee Calais, and she is going to be a dwarf. Her dwarf clan name is going to be Stormspite, to go with, you know, a bit of a nautical theme, get some notes of her dwarf heritage and stuff. Even though she is a, you know, she's a captain in the, what is the French nation of that setting is Lyon, so she'll be of the Lyonese Navy, who has subsequently become a private contractor for this pair of lesbian dragons, and their particular, like, corporate interests. And so there's Renee Calais, Captain Renee Calais. I don't know who I'm going to do for her first mate yet. If I want to be like a human, or if I want to do like a half orc, or maybe maybe a dragon. Maybe a dragonborn dude. I don't know. I haven't decided what race thing to do for her first mate. Renee Calais from Lyon. Yes, that is correct, Alistair. I chose Lyon as the name of the kingdom because whenever I just like saying Lyon, and I like how it's spelled, so every time I make a French character, their name is always they're always something to do with Lyon. And then I was just like, I couldn't think of a French surname, so I was like, I'm just gonna do a French city. So I just went with Calais because I watch week by week of World War II, and you know the port of Calais is always mentioned post D-Day. But yeah, so the Republic of Lyon was one of the original founding members of the United Federation of Allied States. So in the context of the campaign, the setting takes place about 50 years after fantasy World War II, between all the different countries that eventually became the United Federation of Allied States. So there are seven cardinal members of the Federation. The original 3 were basically republics that went to war with expansionistic, you know, monarchies and authoritarian states and stuff. And then over the course of the war, a 4th nation joined them, which was basically the Austria-Switzerland, which is Tyrol, named after, of course, the region of Austria that borders Switzerland. Because it's like my favorite German name is just Tyrol. There's, yeah, it was the, God, what the fuck did I call it? It's something Tyrol. I'll have to look up what the actual type is. The Republic of Lyon, which is, you know, of course, very Republican French country. The, what the fuck, I think I called them the Confederation. Alright, you guys are gonna get a Nexus lore brief right here, just because I have to look up shit because I don't remember this stuff. Okay, yeah, the Great Liberation War was fought between Aura Kamar, which is a former colony of the Viking magical girl country, and they basically set up a colony there. Think like, you know, Iceland, Greenland kind of thing, called Aura Kamar because it's named after the Kalmar Union from history, which was a Scandinavian entity that existed fairly briefly in time. But they are basically a very astronomy, astrological focused nation of more modernized Vikings from their proto, more traditional Viking roots. And then there was what is they called? And Umbria. God, I'm just gonna open up my Google Doc. I mean, not my Google Doc, my Word doc. And then Umbria, which is a confederation of Italian, basically techno city-states that formed a council that the 3 of them were the original founders of the United Federation of Allied States in response to the aggression of the other countries. Oh, here we go. The Confederatio Umbria, named after the Italian city of Umbria, and Confederatio because Switzerland's actual Latin name is the Confederatio Helvetia, which goes way back to Roman era stuff. The Confederatio Umbria, the Union of Aura Kamar, which is, and then the Republic of Lyon. And so they went to war with the expansionist states of the Kingdom of Castile, which is Spanish, Spanish monarchy. Think much more like the height of Spanish power, but with like a heavy Victorian theme to them. The Eisenstadt, which was a German authoritarian military state that during the course of the war ended up actually having a socialist unionist uprising, and so became much more of a socialist state. And they dismantled the previous militarist regime. And the Grand Principality of Avalon, which was basically an Irish-style UK with heavy Fey roots. and so they were all about basically human sacrifice to the Fae. But after the war dragged on for a while, the UFAS, the United Federation of Allied States, ended up basically making a deal with a pair of dragonesses who are the lesbian dragons that we talked about earlier, to basically be nuclear weapons, who destroyed a major city in Castile and in the Eisenstadt. And after that, it was basically like, oh shit, these dragons can come at us at any time, so we're gonna surrender. And so the UFAS dismantled the very totalitarian, expansionist natures of the loser countries, and then rebuilt them to be basically republics or parliamentary democracies or constitutional monarchies. And it's been about 50 years since then, so most of them have thoroughly moved past their worst aspects of their history. And together they form the full extent of the United Federation of Allied States. So yeah. And blimp. Sorry about that brief Nexus lesson there. So you have the French dwarf, René Calais, and then every naval vessel has somebody called a ferryman, because the Oppenheimer Victorian Spain and Socialist Germany. Actually, I think it may have been Germany and Avalon. It might have been. I wrote it down, but I don't remember. I think they actually nuked Avalon because Avalon was one of the worst offenders because of their weird Fae practices. But yeah, 2 cities got nuked, and then as a result of that, it ended the war, and the dragons became full citizens of the Federation, and they live now in Italy with their very chuny teenage shonen protagonist son, who is one of the companions, Nuke of the Fae, who is one of the companions the party recruits during the campaign. But yeah, being a pair of girls is totally fine for the dragons because, putting aside like, Pathfinder style, like, potions of gender change and stuff that could allow you to be whatever you want to be, dragons are sufficiently magical beings that they don't reproduce via, like sex. They can have sex, they just don't reproduce via sex. But instead, they reproduce by basically merging the magical cores of their essence to basically take 2 halves and create a whole out of it, which is a new life. Hey, Eris! Hello, Sif! Welcome, welcome! How was the rest of your little rat fella stream? Welcome, everybody! For those who don't know, my name's Obsidia. I'm everybody's favorite Death Knight. What's that floating behind my head? It's a bone halo, made of the spines of my enemies and those I've hugged a little too tightly. Welcome! Lisa Godob's Dragon People lore. She worked a ton on it. It's been so fun seeing passionate she's been about dragon culture. Oh, thank you, thank you. So dragons, I also talked about this recently with my players. Dragons are also very much like sex characteristics is not a thing to them, because outside of their dragon form, like basically they're shape changers, so they can kind of look however they want to look as humanoids. Finished all the lining for the art. Yay! Gonna tidy up and maybe render it on stream another time. Awesome, awesome. That's great to hear, Sif. So a lot of my races are very much like a lot of my races and cultures of my D&D setting are obviously very trans rights friendly. As a trans woman who has written the setting, I obviously was not going to make super transphobia thing. Also, Sif, look how awesome these like ice vein stuff is coming out on this crown. It ended up being a lot cooler than I thought it would. Also, hello Eris, welcome, welcome. Let me shout y'all out. Oh, my favorite bird brain bimbo. Yeah, like, I've gone so hard on this mab fucking design. Like, I went way hard on her, more than she even deserves. Because she's not even my favorite fucking Fae Queen, but I have made her design just, like, so good. Hey Cardell, welcome, welcome. Ob's going hard all day, every day. So, yeah, so like this is super cool, really. And then I'm gonna do like, just an example, I was gonna do like, basically, I don't know, like the branches of the dead trees and stuff are gonna be like on her top. So, you know, give you an idea. So the top part of this is all gonna be dead tree branch designs. But that requires me to first finish doing the icing on this crown. Well, it's okay, Cardell. I'm happy to do it. Happy to do it, little fella. Yeah. One second. There we go. So yeah, let me go eat dinner. All right, Steph, thank you for coming by. For everyone who rated in, my name's Obsidia. I'm everybody's favorite Death Knight. What's that floating in my hand? It's a bone halo made of the spines of my enemies, and those I've hugged a little too tightly. I stream on Mondays and Wednesdays normally, but today we decided to be rebels and stream on a Thursday because, first of all, don't you ever tell me how to live my life. And secondly, I felt bad for being so sick on Wednesday and stuff. I couldn't stream. Obsikia. Thank you, Eris. Thank you for giving that into the world. So we're just gonna stream. We're just doing some art. If we finish Mab in time, we are gonna do. We're gonna start the design process for Titania, which will be cool. I live to cause psychic damage with words. You know, we love you for it, Eris. We love you for it. Would expect nothing less from my favorite little burb-brained booba burb VTuber. So that's your next. God damn it! I was speaking of the ferryman. Okay, so ferryman. In my D&D setting, there are the Raven Queen is kind of in charge of the ferrying of souls into the afterlife, much to her chagrin. Because of some complicated cosmological stuff, the Raven Queen is kind of in charge of helping souls get ferried into the afterlife. And so, to facilitate this, she has these people who are called ravens, which each are representations of different like cultural beliefs into the symbolism of death. And the ones that act as basically like her core spirits, who do most of her tasks. Now, she also has living people who are descended from these ravens, who basically get given a powerful artifact weapon through their family line, and then their job for the rest of their life is basically to act as an anti-undead facilitator for making sure that souls get transitioned over. So because of this, each of the different ravens can only do so much because they're just one person each. There's one for each cardinal direction. It's the White Raven of the west, the Golden Valkyrie of the north, the Pale Rider of the east, and the Silver Spider of the south. And then to handle the oceans and all ocean travel, there is the ferryman of the sea. So in order to facilitate the day-to-day operations of this stuff, because each raven can't be everywhere, so they largely only handle like big ticket style issues, you know, like vampires, liches, that kind of thing, while more ordinary undead threats or hostile spirits or whatever are handled by people called talons. And there are like hundreds, if not thousands of talons that are basically loosely warlock aligned with each of the ravens. So every ocean-going ship makes sure that they have a ferryman talon aboard it to help them, you know, in case that, you know, the spirits, or like to make sure that the sailors' souls are appropriately brought to rest, as well as that, like if they encounter any hostile, like ocean-going undead or anything, that there's somebody who like specializes in taking them down. So today we wearing 3D Cydia? Yep, we 3D Cydia doodling. So the ferryman that's aboard this ship, the ship is called the Durandal, because it's originally based out of Lyon. So I once again went all in on the French, and you know how much of a Fate fangirl I am. So I was like, man, I gotta go something Paladins of Charlemagne theme. So it's the Durandal is the name of the ship, the UFS Durandal, and so their ferryman is an Italian who's Giacomo Lavelle, who is a mantis shrimp themed Triton. So he's gonna have like like parts of his body are gonna be like that shiny like teal metallic style carapace, and then he's gonna have like a double set of mouths, one of which is like, you know, basically like mandibles, like a shrimp has, and then another one's gonna be like a normal mouth, and his eyes are gonna be like big, brilliant, prismatic colors and stuff, as he can see all the colors of the rainbow. And I love coming up with weird, you know, oceanic critter versions of like what my sea races are. So like I felt like a mantis shrimp triton would be pretty cool. Punchy, yeah. So every raven has their own like signature weapon that is their like family, their like dynastic weapon. And so the white raven, she uses a big like chained greatsword to like her body. The pale rider uses a recurved bow. Yeah, Loth, I saw it in the Iron Kingdom's Discord. Uses a recurved bow. The Valkyrie uses a spear, obviously. The spider uses basically like wrist blades. It's like there's a pair of serrated blades on each of their hands as well as on each of their feet. And so that's how it's like the 8 legs of a spider. You have two blades on each limb, in essence. And they do like a full body, like, capoeira style, fighting style. And then the ferryman uses a big stick, like it's a big oar. And I treat that as functionally, it's like a great hammer, but it's actually just a big fucking oar. I still need to think up the draconic names for the lesbian dragons, though, because their son, God, I have to look up his actual draconic name is quite ridiculous, but that's because all draconic names are ridiculous. Give me 1 second. It is... His short name is Lunas. So he goes by... Where the frick did I put it? I gotta Google this. Oh. Interesting. I swore I wrote it down. Oh, here we go. His full name is Lunaciel Varnasorova. Lunaciel Varnasorova is the dragon companion's actual like indraconic fucking name. But he goes by Lunas as like his short form adventuring name. And he's an adorable little himbo because he's a teenage like wormling dragon who literally is traveling around the world as a paladin, like shonen protagonist hero. And I want to commission Luis on Twitter to do the dragon form of him because I think it'd be really cool because Luis does such like amazing dragon designs. But he is a half mithril dragon, half adamantium dragon. Because one of his moms is adamantium and the other is mithril. So he's like this purple, silvery purple color for his for like his scales. All right, fuck, man, that took a while, but we did the crown. Now we gotta do this nonsense. Okay, so we're going to... Did I lose the vector one? Oh, wait. Sorry, I got hiccups, everybody. I'm embarrassed for both of us. I have the hiccups. Oh god, I have the hiccups bad. Okay, so we made a new layer. Let's select these titties. And we're gonna thicken this slut up a bit. And Whittle Death Knight hiccups. Shut up! Shut up, I'm not a Whittle Death Knight. I don't have Whittle hiccups. So... it's kind of a... Forgive me if these are kind of meh. Jeffrey Basil, stream over. Okay, bye everyone. Hey Jeffrey, welcome, welcome. We shall whittle Death Knight. Whatever, Schmendrick, whatever. Phantom Livery, hot damn, it's my speed. Like, what if James Bond teamed up with Jason Bourne and just really didn't give a shit? Oh, I'm glad you're having fun with it, Luna. I still need to play the first Cyberpunk. It was very, very angry on my computer when I tried to install. Well, like when I tried to play it long ago. So like I haven't bothered since. But it looks great. I do wanna try it at some point. It does feel like a different game in a lot of ways. Gotcha.
Sonic Boom!
Sonic Boom! Maybe we'll give it a little invisible there. Honestly, I've forgotten how much of the game is just faffing about in character. There I was, just faffing about. Alrighty. So the plan is we'll like reduce the opacity when we do coloring and stuff to make it more like clothing like, but there you go. I think that's some approximate dead tree designs. When we get to Titania, it might be very, very similar to what these vines look like on her. Also, Judy, top tier girlfriend. I don't know anything about any of the companions in Cyberpunk. I got nothing. I just know that it is a game. And like one of them is trans. That is like the extent of my knowledge. Alright, let's start coloring this bitch. So, first of all, gotta select her all. Okay, so we got her, we got that, so it's, I believe, invert selected area. There we go. This? It's like a gray. We do a big chonky boy ass coloring of it. Judy is the female romance option for the female pronoun PC. Gotcha. Let's say I gotta clear up these there gaps that shouldn't be colored. One moment. There we go. Look at this slut. She's so pretty. I mean, one gay male romance, he's great. A straight lady, which is shame because she's also great. Top tier lesbian, she's perfect. And the straight dude, I hate him. Ah, yes, the straight man, shame. Alright, so now we got our little base colorino down. So, you know, ironically, I make her gray only so that I can make her white again. Because as she is the Queen of Winter, she is going to be white AF. White bitches, am I right? Back on one off. I'll just color that part in differently. Shit. I pressed the wrong button. After all my hard-earned selecting. Dude. Hello. Hello, hun. White or pale goth white. She is... So the plan is we're gonna make Aryan Brotherhood hot. Jesus Christ. Zero. The plan is we're gonna make her very white, and then we want to give her like a blue blush to her skin to be like her icy vibes. So that is the plan for how we gotta do a little finger. So she's gonna be white as up. Sorry, Boss Hunter, your service. Well, welcome, Boss Hunter. Happy to have you. Oh shoot, I forgot to do her arm over here. She missing a whole ass arm. No, it's presumed to be like back here. It's presumed it's somewhere back here. I didn't want to have to draw a second arm. That's what it came down to. I did not want to do it, and so I didn't. That is the single most short goddamn time I've heard this sort of joke. Not to be confused with... I don't get those jokes. I just work here. Idris Elba's character should be fuckable. Idris Elba should be fuckable. Like, let's be honest. Let's be honest, brah. Okay, so... Then... we are now gonna add a little blooty doodle. We're a little blue blush, the blushing bitch. Okay, I think that's basically her whole body. So let's pull this armor color. Consensual access to another story. Who only likes women and femboys. I can agree, Idris Elba is hot. He's what we call in the business a spicy tomato. Let me diffuse that more. Let me think about this for a second. Oh yeah, the town's inside me, baby. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This might help. So I'm trying something. We're gonna do this, but then we're gonna like mess with the opacity of it so it becomes a much more subtle thing. Okay. See, it's just like it's just a touch of blue. Just a touch of blue on her. We're just trying to give her a little bit of an icy vibe. She's a little frosted tips there. Accessories. I actually should mark this. Should mark this color so I can use it in the future. Oh no, you've got COVID, Luna? I'm so sorry. I just got my COVID shot, my booster, a couple days ago. I hope you feel better. Get some pizza. Eat some delicious pizza. Good for the soul. Let's try... this, and we'll go over it with like a little spray doodle. Should we do that as like a white? See, that's kind of cool. Yeah, see, that's kind of cool. For like doing got her COVID boopster. Yep, the 5G went straight to my tits. So I'd probably do like a this for the whole dress. Each titty must be grabbed. And I'm waiting for my 5G hip upgrades. I want to make a color joke, but there's Death Knight right here. I'm just a lovable Death Knight. What about me? What even about me? They call me just Bean Cydia. Softest bean in the West. And then we're gonna go spray over this with some white. Have you upgraded your class by now? I'm already a level 20 Oathbreaker Paladin. I'm just a Death Knight. Epic level, baby! Might not be too soft. I gotta figure out what color I'm gonna make the corset. Oh, it's gonna be complicated. Actually, now I need to spray this more. Two. That looks terrible. Expand this. There we go. I was like, that looks awful. Also, make corset radioactive green. That doesn't make any sense, though, Luna. She's ice themed. Titania is gonna be like all green, so. I'm gonna do these as like a frostbitey kind of black. So here's our pro strap. First, we color them in white. Then, we're gonna fucking go over them in black spray paint. Her eyes. This is a banger Kirby song. Hickerdoodle? Oh, I know why. The wrong layer. Let's give it white. Gotta give her little blue eyes. And then delicious white teeth. And she actually has white sclera, unlike the Raven Queen who has the like gray sclera. So let's get those whitified. And let's do her eyes, or her eye makeup, I guess. Just gonna do standard black. She's so pretty. Okay. Oh yeah, I had an idea for her hands. So the plan, I think I'm gonna give her like basically like a kind of bluish tinge to her fingers. Oh, like that. And then we're gonna do a little black at the tips. A little frostbite black. So you get that nice, like, this is an ice lady, and that goes from the, you know, the brightest snow to the blackest of frostbitten limb. Let's actually go back and erase a little bit of this. Oops, it's too much. There we go. That eraser is too hard. Let's blend it a little. So it's a softer transition. There we go. This design goes so hard. So hard. I love it. Yeah, for her knight, the Banshee, the way I described like her fucking like her lips were very much like she had frostbite black lips, and like all of her fingers were that frostbite black to blue to white. You know what? I might play this as my next boss fight. Hard as ice. By the way, if you type in exclamation point BGM, it will take you to the YouTube of this DJ, which is the Last Seahorse, who is a very talented VTuber DJ. Actually, no, that was a good idea. Because then I can just erase over it. And then we just clean it up by erasing over the parts that are in the eye area we don't want it to be. And then go back to do his very, very schmo. God, this design fucks. Did I do a black on her? I don't remember. We should do like a real bright blue. I'm gonna do black first. This bitch is so hot. This is the real reason you are people, is so you could be like, damn, that design is fucking fire. I'm just seeing what I do for color setup. Did I do it as an accessory? Yeah, okay. So we're gonna do the same thing with her ears that we did with her hands. So we're gonna go with airbrushing the blue, and then we're gonna do it as a black at the tip of her ear. Black. And then we blend it. Soften the edges a bit. Let's go inside of her ear. So we're gonna have 3 different shades of basically gray. The darkest is gonna be here for the lowest part of the ear. And then go even lighter for the connective part, which is slightly raised cartilage. Let's make it even lighter. There we go. Okay. Go with this. Make it a bit darker. Let's try and color in this nonsense. Figure out where all the spots are. Okay, I think we're Gucci gang. So first, all right, whatever. We're doing it live. I don't like that. And then we're gonna go over it in white. This is this kind of white with blue tones as opposed to blue with white tones. And then what the hell did I do? I don't remember what I colored in with this. Oh, it's her skin. That was it. I was like, what the fuck did I color in this blue for? So now we're going to go back to the line art layer for that, specifically the branches. I'm going to drop their opacity down. Just a little. Give her just a little notice of black, but we want it to be kind of seeming like it's more of a sheer fabric. Your hair. So her hair, much like her skin, is going to be white, but we're going to do it as I was thinking of doing it as white, but with blue, much stronger blue accents. So first off, we'll shellac it white. Get that initial whiteness out there. Hey, you. Grab all that. There we go. And then we are gonna grab some blue. You know, like this? I don't know. We're gonna see how this looks. Be more like closer to the head. Stuff off. So we're giving a little gradient transition. subtler white or subtler blue. And let's go soft eraser. Oop, too much. Oh shoot, I did this as the same layer. Cranberries. Alright, let me try some. I realized that that did not work if I do it in the same layer. Because I am what we call in the business a big brain bean. Okay. I gotta do over here. Now we can start erasing. How did that get played? I'll have to go over and correct that. Right, let's try blurring this. Yeah, I don't like that. The more I look at it, I'm like, no, I don't like it. Seems like I just have to do like a little like thread of blue through it. So like, what's calligraphy pen? Nope, I don't like that either. Her hair's gonna be white for the foreseeable future. Hello, Ultimate Texas Ranger. How do you go? How do you do? We drawing sexy ladies. I.e. some Fae queens. Slay Queen. Oh shit, I'm in the wrong layer again. Guys, you gotta tell me when I'm in the wrong layer. This is your responsibility. As a simple bean proprietor. Give her... Yeah. Make sure it doesn't trickle into her teeth. Go for a harder one. Yeah. It's me, Red Ranger. I've been promoted to Texas Ranger. Feeling rough but good. Oh, well, I hope things are getting better for you. Getting better for you, Tex. Sorry, things have been so tough. Ah, that's weird. Oh, this lady is coming together so well. And I gotta make this white. Or nabbit. Nice. Damn. I hope things are getting booked for you. We're just drawing, we're just coloring our Queen Mab. The Queen of Air and Darkness. The Queen of the Winter Court of the Fae. We're just doodling her away. Trying to get her all cute, colored up. There's a random splotch of gray. Where are you from? Random gray splotch. I don't know where you're from, actually. Well, I guess you're there. Lady has no right to be as hot as she is. We love her for it. We love her for it. Oh my god, why did I do these things this way? You know what? Time to be big brain, chat. We're gonna be big brain for just a moment. We're going to be so smart about how we handle this. It's called, we're just going to go over this and erase anything that leaks over. So let's go basic. We're just going to erase everything that gets over there. There we go. Now let's splotch over it in some white. That looks done. I've got to do it much looser in white. better. Oh. Now we're gonna probably go for that blackish on the corset. Keep the colors in line. So it's gonna be first we go over it in white, and then we're gonna do it all in black. Hey Thomas the Tactician, welcome, welcome. How goes the life of being a cute wolf on the mean streets? I did not mean to rotate this. Yeah, stop rotating. Well, this is my life now. We live and rotate. Oh god, there's a shift pressed. Okay, now we can go over in black. Like that. Now we're ready to move on to her many, many icy bits. We got the crown, we got the icicle. Problem is a lot of it's gonna be white. So it's one of those things in render would be where a lot of the differences would come up, but I don't want to do a lot of rendering yet, so we will roll with it. Crap, crap. So light blue. See how this comes out. Maybe a little darker. I guess we can go brighter with this, and then we can go over it in like a white airbrush. So maybe too much white. There's your real. Actually, that's a better idea. Thank you for that idea, chat, that you didn't say. Yeah, we'll do it in stages. So it's got a little color to it, a little splotch, a little splice. This is probably just gonna be honest, this is probably just gonna be white. Because this is actually clothing, it's not like actual ice on her. How dare you! You scoundrel! I have to go back to my line art layer now. Oh shoot, it's almost there. There we go. There we go. How's your night going, Thomas? Biggie T, as they call you on the streets. This is gonna be real fun. Yep. And we're here. Yep. Perhaps you make that a little bit darker. And then we're going to do the lighter color for up here for Doodle. Okay, so the main ice is going to be this blue color, and then we'll accent it with the lighter color and white. To be the ice veins inside of it. There we go. And then we'll go for the lighter one to be the veins themselves. They're pretty much all connected, so it should be pretty easy to color these without issue. I see spots that need to be colored differently. Cranberries. That are real freaking small. So if we were to render these, we're gonna do like more of a blurred gradient coming off of the veins, so it kind of looks like they're like raised and frosty. But I don't want to do that yet, so we're gonna do this comparatively simply. That's the wrong blue. Right. There you go. Do various ice spikes. I just thought they'd be cool, like icicle things coming off of her. She seemed like the lady that would have spikes coming off of her clothes. You know how it'd be for the flex. Why do you do anything as a Fae Queen? It's for the flex. I was doing a quick check. Make sure everything was coming out the way I wanted it to. Missing you. Man, I feel so bad for my Raven Queen now. Fuck, man, I went so goddamn hard on this. I'm a fool. Alrighty. Ugh, now the long part of doing it on the crown. The downside of coming up with elaborate, designs is then having to color them in. Selecting them is the hardest part. There. Wait, how? Forgot how I did my own design. Okay, so I know this, this. So, is that? Okay. Trying to figure out how I actually did the fucking design work on that. I was like, I don't know, it could go either way, really. There. Well, we made it halfway across. I severely regret making so many branches for these. I imagine this is a fucking Sonic song. Any song that goes like irrationally hard is probably actually from a Sonic game. I don't know why. I don't know why every Sonic game they're like, this is gonna be the Metal Gear Rising of fucking Sonics. Especially the one that was basically literally Metal Gear Rising of Sonic. Glad I came to some sense when I started doing this side, and I was like, all right, we're gonna go a lot more big picture with these lines. Second, I think that was the end of that music track. Yep. So now we start My favorite Eurobeat mix. I see it. Okay. Yeah, it's important I do this because I'm going to do a little spritzing of white and stuff across it, and it kind of becomes a mess when you, I think since rules nature has to be this way in state of time, and open your heart, live and learn, and what I made up. I know, it's crazy, Saki, it's crazy. Okay, think got everyone. I was gonna make a new layer for this. Alright. Now we begin the great painting. Ta-da! I'm gonna go this way. Oh, that was not what I wanted to do. Actually, now that I think about it, probably not to go over in white. And that'll be for a future Cydia. Okay. Now we get to do the significantly easier version, which is now doing the connecting lines. Shit. Alright. There we go. I see a batch that I missed. There we go. Alright, now we do the connecting lines. Kind of sounds like they're saying eat, pray, eat, pray. Eat, pray, love, Japanese mode. Let's go. Hey, Scarth Mahard, welcome, welcome. Are you ready to see how hardcore this picture's come out? I just realized I used the wrong glue. My Ice Queen looking saucy. So for Scarth just hopping in, this is how Queen Mab is coming out. She is a sexy lady. Whoa, whoa, whoa. He sounds like a puppy dog. Whoa, 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 whoa. Shit. Real puppy hours. Okay, I see a spot that I missed on the base thing. Cranberries. How goes your night, Scarth? I'm just trying to finish up the pseudo flat colors, because some things I did add some more pluck and flavor to, but overall this is flat colors. Okay, and all we have left is the gems themselves. So I was thinking of making these like sapphires. So we go for a real deep blue. And then we're gonna go make a new layer. As we now switch over to this as kind of a Sailor Mercury, Sailor Jupiter. Being okay, work kick your butt, so passed out for 2 hours after getting home, just woke up and popped in the stream. Oh geez, well I'm sorry work kicked your butt, Scarth. I hope things are feeling a bit better.
I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. To catch them is my real test, to train them is my cause. I will travel across the land, searching far and wide. Teach Pokemon to
I'm happy to have you, and I hope that this will help you, you know, relax a little bit.
It's you and me. I know it's my destiny. Oh, you're my best friend in a world we must defend. Gotta catch up, oh, so true. Our courage will pull us through. You teach me and I teach you. Pokemon. Gotta catch them all. Gotta catch them all.
Doing good now. Cooking up a brekkie sandwich for dinner while watching. Oh, that sounds delish, Scar. Truly delish. Now I'll catch you on that day, but since it's the last stream before it, happy birthday to you and the small. Oh, thank you, Scarth. I really appreciate that. It means a lot to me that people, you know, I get messages like that. It makes me happy. Alrighty. I think that's the most that I want to do on her. I just couldn't figure out what to do for her hair versus skin. Like, I feel like I should do more with her hair, but I don't know. I don't know what to do with it. She's so pretty. I made this woman too damn hot. I don't even like her and I made her this hot. Imagine the power for somebody I do find hot. Successful? No. If evil, why hot? Very good question. That's gonna be very much the policy on all of my Fae Queens. If evil, why hot? I have to go post this over on my nerds. All right, I'm gonna call it here on her. I feel like she is at peak being done. So we will now make a new file, save as Fae Queen Titania. And we have to just wipe away our pain. All these layers of hard work are gone, dead to me. I never even liked them anyway. I made very sure I changed the save. I did! Now she's like Gyaru fucking Fae Queen.
I just died in your arms tonight. It must have been something you said. I just died in your arms tonight.
I should probably just erase the gray too, since we're going to be going all the way back to line art and erasing all the stuff that isn't applicable. Okay. So I could just easily just delete this layer. This layer no longer matters. There we go. And then now we're going to start stripping away the mab parts of it and leaving the what will be just our soon-to-be Titania parts. Fortunately, I did some of these on the wrong layer, so erasing them is going to be a little annoying. True artist syndrome. A little snowflake. Get out of here, snowflake. Classic liberal snowflakes being hard to remove from my picture.
I just died in your arms tonight. It must have been something you said. I just died in your arms tonight.
Hey. So our goal with Titania is going to be a lot of plant designs, which is going to be hard because from what I understand from what art people say, plants are actually very hard to draw. Oh, waste too much. How layer did I do that on? This is why I should have merged these layers, but I didn't. And now I suffer the consequences of my own Obsidia actions. This layer, damn it. Okay. So the good news is since I made a bunch of changes to Mab's design that were just like some quality of life changes, it will make doing Titania a lot easier than it was doing Mab for like body comp stuff. Since I resized some things and so the goal of this lady is gonna be, we're gonna have a lot of side booba. she's big side booba energy. Shit. It's the downside of vector racing. You get real cavalier with it. Okay. That basically strips us down to our base Fey Queen. So she'd be banned on Twitch. Got it. Yep. So that's why we're going to be starting design stuff. We're not going to be doing the deets on her on Twitch because she might be a little controversial. She might be a little too hot for TV. Okay, so I'm gonna go hide you, color folder. That's where we did our design stuff. So we're gonna do new layer. We're just gonna plan out some design stuff. So the next episode of Side Booba Hour. Yep. And I'll see you all next time on Side Booba Hour. So my goal would probably be like, they're gonna be like a that. If we go here, that should cover up a nipple. And like like that maybe? No, I don't know. But art-wise should be fine. Twitch only seems to be upset when it's a flesh streamer or VTuber model, which is silly. Like, this is very abstracted. I can't imagine them being mad when it's like, there are no features. It's just lines. It's like a circle and a line. I don't know how I'm gonna do the back yet. And so her would be, I don't know what flowers look like. That's probably approximately what a flower looks like. I should probably look up what like a crown of thorns actually looks like, but I realize I have no concept of this. So maybe give her like vines. Now that I think about it, I actually did not prepare very well for doing Titania, so I don't have any ref images ready, so I actually don't really know what I'm doing. Drawing suggests the whole art category would crash and burn. Yep. You know, it's been 2 hours. I'm hungry. I'm gonna call it here for tonight. We made really good progress. We made good progress, you know, just for people who are wondering, we did get fucking Mab down, and she's beautiful, and we love her, and you know, you realize how extra I went when I did Mab when you have the base one, which is the Raven Queen. So I need to go back and like add more to my Raven Queen because she looks so basic by comparison to this bitch over here, who is just so hot. And like with so many details on her. You got this basic ass looking hoe. So I'll need to go back and figure out how to design the Raven Queen better. But I'm really happy with how Mab turned out. If we ever render her in the future, we can make everything, look better. But we'll be starting on Titania next. These sisters, man, they do be tripping. So, should be cool. Never-ending cycle of adding more and more details between the two. Yep, until it's just like a full-on painting. But yeah, so we made really good progress tonight. So I'm really happy about that. Over here. Seahorse, I need you to chill out. All right. But yeah, so I'm really happy with how much progress we made getting Mab done. That'll be the end of the stream for tonight. We are going to what's it called? We'll be back here on Monday for more Ashes of the Last War, hopefully. And then I don't know what we're going to be doing on Wednesday. Probably more art. Probably more art when I'm actually going to have time. Oh shit! I do have a rare opportunity. Seahorse is doing their donathon for Cyberpunk. Speaking of Cyberpunk and Luna, let's go send Seahorse some love. So, oh man, did I exit my thing? There we go. All right, so yeah, we're probably gonna do art. I'm probably gonna actually try and get my new tablet set up, so I can have my screen and feel like a real artist. But Monday we will be doing D&D, hopefully. So if you haven't done so already, please give me a follow here on Twitch. Give me a sub over on YouTube. Give me a follow on Twitter, and you can join my Discord, the Eternal Citadel, and be a part of my incredible community. I want you all to know you're all beautiful, amazing, and valid people, and I hope you enjoy spending your night with me nearly as much as I enjoy spending it with you. And never forget the most important part, which is the world is better having you in it. Also, Sunday is my birthday. Don't forget that. I'm turning 35, and the small Wolfo, my lovely partner, Graf Yukiko, is turning 30. Yes, we have the same birthday. Yes, it's kind of weird, but it's also cool. So Monday, I will probably do another announcement. I'll give myself the official Obsidia happy birthday song because I am a meme of a woman. Birthday Cydia indeed. All right, let's go send Seahorse some love during their horseathon. That's not their name at all. Sorry about that. Last Seahorse. Here we go. And bloop. So, I hope you guys all have a great night and the sweetest of dreams. Bye!